Hello to you, the season few. You know what we came here to do, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you, man, let's talk about it. Warzone's only talk show. And tonight we're going to talk about how trash I really am, right? I always try to do things that maybe I shouldn't, like trying to go under that sign when I know damn well it won't let me. Trying to get a hold of how the sound works because I hear somebody in the building. So basically we're just going to show you what not to do as a Warzone player, aiming at walls, you know, things like that. Make sure you guys highlight this video in your playlist, like, share, subscribe, you know, the whole 9 yards, man, because the support is welcome and appreciate it. So thank you to you, the season few, and as always, you guys stay seasoned. Let's go. Right, so when it comes to the gulag, guys, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance in my mind. You know, you throw your tack grenade, you know, one way, you try and flank the other, is the usual. You know, I try to maybe jump over the middle sometimes and catch a guy slipping, but this time it actually worked out really well. You know, the basic hit. You know, I wanted to advance more than maybe the opponent thinks. You know, so I like to jump over the middle. And this time it just happened to work out. You know, he was blinded, he panicked, and he got teabagged. So 50-50 chance. You know, anybody can look good in a gulag. So nothing crazy there. But right here, you know, I'm trying to peek around and see where I want to go. Instantly, I go to a place that I know well. You know, I'm familiar with, that I've landed on before. You know, I know the staircases, I know the buildings. So I just landed somewhere familiar. Seeing that the place is definitely been looted, somebody's been here, so you know, just kind of like trying to get in this building and hopefully catch myself some ammo, weapons, you know, the usual. So you see me checking corners, you know, doing my thing, because this is solos, so somebody probably, you know, looted this place and moved on, but you never know. They're probably sitting in a corner the same way everybody is in solos. So, and I just always thought it was corny that I never played solos and my name is Solo. So what babe?
I'm coming to get you.
Oh, your face is numb? That's okay. Nobody listens to my stream, so I'm not too worried about it. Isn't that kind of crazy? Ooh, wall bang that one though. See, like, and again, you know, I like mounting up, especially with weapons I'm not familiar with, because obviously it eliminates the recoil. But it like, I'm not used to the mechanics of that, so I got lucky and blew through the wall, you know, the window casing there, and got a kill. But you know, if anybody was worth a damn, if that guy had been worth a damn, he definitely could have locked onto my head and shredded me after that first missed shot. So, you know, I did wait though. I did wait until he got into range, you know, to fire on him. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? And I want one of those old school fans. We see those fans all the time, babe. Those metal fans that are in like every Psycho movie, like when they're in a psych ward, they have that fan right there every time. And so obviously I'm super ecstatic about this. I wanted the loadout to come. I waited for it. Just going balls out, you know, crossing the street. There is no real cover, so I keep checking my six just in case. Got behind this rock just in case. You know, you never know what's gonna happen or who's got eyes on you with that car 98, the Swiss, you know. So I'm just kind of being sporadic, always jumping from cover to cover, trying to get a peek on maybe that guy who's peeked me, but doesn't seem to be anybody there. So there we go again, balls deep in the solo season, first time playing solos, you know. And I crouch right there because I don't want anybody to hear me. I feel like sound is the biggest thing in this game, and as soon as they hear a footstep, you know, some guys can just, they know where you are instantly, right? Just off of knowledge, just off of game knowledge, and you know, things of that nature. So here we go, man. I got my dually pistols, which I absolutely love, and my bloodstained Rambo AK, which is supposedly supposed to have the highest TTK. So, you know, running that just to kind of see what it's about. Everyone doesn't like it because of the recoil, and I feel the same way about it. Once you hit about 150, 120 yards, it can be a a little hard to control, especially for a noob like me. But I like it. You know, the 30-round clip definitely kills anyone in its path. I've never not killed anybody with a 30-round clip. So it's enough. I personally like to throw a 60 mag on there when I'm going against multiple opponents, you know, multiple squads and shit. But right now, since it's on solos and I hear someone creeping, I think I hear someone creeping, I can't remember, but yeah, I end up hearing someone creeping. And from what I heard too, Peeker's advantage, right? So right now I'm working with a Gen 1 controller, a PlayStation 4, so, you know, my rendering and everything like that is very bottom tier. And there we go, quick kill. But it was only because I was there, I was posted up. I believe I was Ghost, so he definitely didn't see me. And yeah, that's the way solos goes, I believe. You know, no action really, just how it would be in real life. Somebody jumping out of a corner, surprising you with some dually pistols. And the tac sensor is super overpowered. You know, if you guys don't know, it's super overpowered. They tried to throw a glitch in there where sometimes it didn't work all the time. You know, I think that's what they like to do. Activision likes to call it a glitch. But I think what they're doing is balancing out the game, making people shy away from something before they bring it back. And, you know, they're clever. They think they're so clever. And again, right here, I know for a fact that he's too far away from me to do anything with. So, you know, my worst dreams come true and he fucking approaches me, so I go deady so I can try and get the beat on this guy, right? And unfortunately, he ends up running away and I get upset because I just use my deady. So, you know, I'm like, nah, bro, this is going to happen, right? Even if you are in the Bertha, this is going to happen, right? And that's one thing you definitely don't want to do. Don't engage for no reason. I'm a petty player for sure. I'm such a petty player. You know, I wasted my deady, so I wanted to at least get a couple shots on that guy and let him know that I'm there. Let him know his presence is unwelcome. So, solo season, sliding down, trying to get myself to a better position within the circle, using the ridge for cover on my 6, knowing that the guy is driving a Bertha, so I should be able to see him if he approaches me. At least that's in my head, you know, what I'm thinking, right? Guy could just walk up and smoke me, but I'm hoping for the best, right? An assist, right, which I think might have came from the Behemoth guy, right, because I tagged him one time, so there is somebody else out there. And right now, my thinking is every other building is typically occupied, right? Everyone loves the hotel building because of the staircase. You know, it's really good for 50-50 opportunities. All right, and right here, I just figured no one ever goes to the gas station, right? So be where you are unexpected. And right here, right now, I'm just looking for enemies. Trying to get a peek on somebody, get some intel on the enemy, and I know that someone is in the area just for the fact that there are doors open over by the I think they call it, I don't know what we call that, a hotel or the bar, you know, a little like, what do you call those places, babe? In Vermont we have a lot of them. They're just people's homes that you stay in for a little bit and then leave. A bed and breakfast. There you go. Yeah, it looks like. I think that's what we should call it. Yeah, solo season has labeled that building the bed and breakfast. Yeah, like a hostel. Let's go. Ew, no, I hated that movie. I love the fact that I extended the pig. I'm such a good artist in this game. #1 artist in the game. I made a big old pig. That used to be my favorite thing too, is when everybody was using spray paint to make it look like someone was peeking a window, peeking a door, I would use I would use obscene graffiti, like the pig farting on the little Asian girl's face, right? Everyone takes a second to look at that, and that second that I know they're looking at it, that's where they get the business, man. So right now I'm hearing footsteps. I believe I'm kind of curious. There he is. Bang, 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 and those dually pistols doing work. He didn't even have time to react, and that's kind of the thing I wanted out of this class. I don't like shotguns too much just because they're loud, right? Even if you put a silencer on them, you get this big poof of air, and again, sound is everything in this game. So I went with dually pistols, man. Those are the X16 too. I think the original drop pistols from Modern Warfare. So a little nostalgia for you. And now I'm thinking to myself, you know, I got to move on. Whether it be guy coming back for his loot, right, or if it ends up being just, you know, it's just time to go for sure before the gas becomes an issue. I don't like to ride the gas like a lot of people do. I don't like the option. I don't like that option, you know. It seems like every single fight is your last stand, you know, when you have your back against the gas. You got to be a decent sniper, which I'm not running a sniper right now, so, you know, that's not my play. That's not my play style at all. Cannot ride that back gas, which is, again, it's a good, viable strategy, just not for my play style and what I'm good at, right? I just do not like those long range standoffs, those one-on-ones. I like to get intel on an enemy and make sure I get the kill. And of course right here, bushes camping, baby. You gotta do it. It's solos. If you're not camping bushes, you're not doing it right. So after I get done taking my quick dookie in the bushes, I wipe and move my horrible gameplay on. So right now what I'm thinking is I want to get to this tall ridge, right? I want to get to this high point and get a good view on some of these people. Now I'm expecting a sniper to already be up here, so you know, taking it slow, hiding behind rocks. But at this point I'm aggressive. At this point I'm waiting for somebody to peek a corner, sniper to be up here. I'm waiting to hear a clap from a Swiss. So I'm trying to take out the big dog because this is supposed to be a high kill area. At least I see a lot of people with, you know, skill take this mountain and really get some action going. But they're snipers. Me personally, this is the worst move I could have made. You know, I should be inside in a building somewhere, trying to use my strengths, mid-range to short range. And right now, if anybody were to have a car or a Swiss or anything like that, I'd be dead. No doubt about it, right? So what I do is I throw my money down to look like a dead body. Troll a little bit, you know. But again, intel is everything, right? So if somebody does see me sitting here and there's money over the top of me, you never know, right? You never know. And that's my whole thing is intel, right? So what intel are you giving them? What intel are they giving you? And that's what I base my whole gameplay off of, is slow and steady. And you know, when it's time to strike, I strike hard, you know. But a lot of the time I will not engage. Yeah, sometimes I won't engage, like especially if it's pushing stairs, pushing a building, you know, anything like that is just a big no-no for me. Just because it just puts you in a 50-50 chance, and if somebody's good at camping the corners, which, you know, a lot of solos guys, that's just what you do. Oh, there we go. I spotted somebody. But again, you know, here we go, where I'm at a long range, or
I'll find you.
If I shoot at him right now, I'm not going to hit the kill. I'm just not. It's not in me, especially not with the AK, right? So I shoot my shot, and I prove to myself that I can't do it, period. Like, I had to try, though, right? The AK just has too much recoil. And so basically, I'm just waiting now. He knows I'm out here somewhere. Now I'm just hoping that I didn't give him enough intel to know where I am. And that's basically where we're at with this. Just playing the waiting game. And who knows if somebody else heard me, you know, take those shots. I do have the Gru silencer, or the Gru suppressor on there, so it's not like my shots are showing up on the mini map. But like I said, sound is king in this game. And I'm laughing because maybe that's the same Bertha guy from earlier, but I doubt it, right? Because I got an assist. But who knows? But I do want this kill. You know, I'm really thirsting this kill right now because I don't like going through games without, doing exactly this, you know, capping a kill, getting some action going. I love wins, but I'm not streaming to get W's. I'm streaming for entertainment, right? So get in there, make it happen. But I know for a fact if I just go in there and charge this guy, someone else is gonna hear the gunfight and get the advantage on me. So, you know, me giving away that intel is a problem for me right now. Even though I have the advantage point, you know, I was hoping that this guy would try to push back. Oh, and I just don't know how I missed, you know. Just not the best player. And right here, see the jump, the vertical recoil on this gun is it's just a little too much for me sometimes, but there it goes, you know. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 shots. And mobile, you know, being mobile is everything. Being fast, making sure you keep your eyes on your front, on your back, on everything. I see right now I'm just so exposed that there's just nothing I can do. I accidentally picked up his tac sensor, and see, I could have killed him, but that vertical recoil, I messed up. So, you know, there it is, guys. Don't be trash like that. Be better. Stay. Hello to you this season.